On the news, fire razes a one-story building in Lekki, Lagos State. Rivers State High Court has dismissed a suit seeking the representation of the 2024 budget. And former Federal Controller of Works murdered in Kwara. Police commence investigation. It's a pleasure to have you join News Now on TV360 Nigeria. I am Joy Uchejim. We start off in Lagos, where fire has razed a one-story building in Abike Suleiman Street in the Lekki area of the state. A statement by the Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Emergency Management Authority, Olufemi Oke Osoyintolu, said the agency had received distress calls on Thursday and immediately activated the state's emergency response plans and its response team from Lekki base. Upon arrival of the Lasema Shark response team at the incident scene, it was discovered that a one-story building was engulfed by fire. Although further investigations at the incident scene could not ascertain the cause of this inferno at the time of this story, however, no casualties were recorded at the incident scene and no injuries were sustained as a result of the fire. And still in Lagos, at least 8 people sustained varying degrees of injuries after a commercial bus crashed into the road median at the Ahmadiyya axis of the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway on Friday. The spokesperson for the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, Adebayo Taufik, disclosed this in a statement on Friday. Taufik explained that the accident occurred when the bus driver veered off the road in an attempt to avoid colliding with pedestrians standing at the bus stop. He added that the driver lost control of the vehicle, causing it to crash into the median and overturn, leading to injuries among the passengers and the driver. And in Rivers State, a High Court sitting in Port Harcourt has dismissed a suit seeking to compel Governor Siminalayi Fubara to represent the 2024 budget to the Martin Samaule-led faction of 26 lawmakers in the state. The suit was filed by the registered trustees of the Association of Claimants of Legislative Drafting and Advocacy Practitioners and listed the government of Rivers State, Governor Fubara, and the Attorney General of the state as defendants. Delivering judgment on Thursday, Justice S.M. Aprioku described the suit as hasty and premature based on the affidavit evidence presented by the parties. And in an effort to support the military families, the Borno State Governor, Babagana Zulum, has pledged unwavering commitments to ensuring quality education for the children of fallen heroes and serving personnel of the Nigerian Armed Forces. Speaking during the Tribute to Our Troops ceremony held at Mai Malarli Cantonment in Maiduguri, Governor Zulum, represented by the Commissioner for Information and Internal Security, Usman Tar, highlighted the administration's recognition of the sacrifices made by military personnel. TV360's correspondent Solomon Josiah completes the report.
Tribute to Our Troops, a non-governmental charity organization dedicated to supporting the sacrifices of military personnel and their families, has partnered with the Borno State government to provide educational opportunities for these families as part of efforts to honor their service. During the ceremony, the representative of the state governor announced a financial package of 300 million to support the welfare of troops stationed in the state, reaffirming the administration's commitment to enhancing the morale and well-being of the armed forces.
The Borno State government holds our armed forces in high esteem. So when we receive invitation of this nature, we have to honor it. And that is exactly what we are doing today. The Borno State government will continue to support not only our fighting forces, but also those who are no longer fighting. We know that they have contributed their own quota to our national defense and security, and we shall not abandon them. We shall use all the available infrastructure to send them our support, not only appreciating them verbally, but also appreciating them in kind and in cash.
The General Officer Commanding 7th Division, Major General Abubakar Haruna, commended the ceremony as both timely and meaningful. He underscored the bravery and resilience of troops who who continue to uphold peace and security across the nation.
Today, it is a day that we will remember, and a day that also speak about always, and I'm sure our fallen heroes will understand with us and will bear the blessings that we are still with them. Our families, especially those bereaved, do understand. Those of us still living are with you. We'll always do the best to make sure that your lives are not put in any form of jeopardy. We'll do the best we can to make your lives be more meaningful.
The founder of the NGO described the annual event as a platform to celebrate the courage, dedication, and selflessness of troops serving both within and outside the country.
Since its inception, was originally designed in collaboration with the Office of the Chief of Defense Staff and of course with support from the tri-services to celebrate and create more awareness, celebrate our armed forces, both serving and falling, and of course our veterans, and show support to their families as well. It's an initiative that trickles down more like a missions work, where we are concerned as an organization, as a foundation, to help us project our armed forces more in a positive light. I mean, these guys are the fabric, they are the last fabric holding this nation together. And we think it's, as an organization, for us, we feel it is apparent that we do everything it is in our power to sensitize Nigerians, make them understand the need that we improve civilian-military relationship.
This event aimed at impacting the lives of the families of fallen troops at the start of the year, honors the selflessness of the Nigerian Armed Forces, and acknowledge their crucial role in safeguarding the nation's sovereignty and peace. Solomon Josiah, TV360, Borno.
And the retired Controller of Works at the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, Abdulrazak Ajani, has been gruesomely murdered in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital. According to reports, Ajani was murdered by 4 young persons who trailed him to his residence in the Tanke area in Ilorin on January 1, 2025. The incident reportedly occurred at about 3 p.m., a few minutes after Ajani and his family returned from Offa, their hometown, where they had gone to celebrate the New Year. The spokesperson for the State Police Command, DSP Toun Ejire Adeyemi, confirmed the incident. And the Nigerian Navy Forward Operation Base, Badagry, has successfully intercepted 126 bags of foreign parboiled rice and arrested 6 individuals involved in an illegal smuggling operation. The interception, which took place on Friday, December 27, 2024, followed a tip-off received by the Forward Operating Base Badagry Patrol Team and is part of the Nigerian Navy's ongoing efforts to tackle illegal activities at sea, contributing significantly to national security. TV360's correspondent Okpeyemi Obusheni completes the report.
According to the Nigerian Navy, the interception of the contraband goods, including 126 bags of 50 kg foreign parboiled rice, is in response to growing concerns about smuggling activities along the nation's coastline. While handing over the seized goods and suspects to the Nigeria Customs Service on Thursday, January 2, 2025, the commanding officer of Forward Operating Base Badagry says the process is in strict adherence to the harmonized standard operating procedures on arrest, detention and prosecution of 2016.
Smuggled foreign parboiled rice were arrested on the 27th of December 2025. The base got an intelligence report around 8:30 p.m. on 27th December, and the base quickly sent out its quick response team to proceed and apprehend the boats carrying the smuggled foreign parboiled rice. So accordingly, the quick response team proceeded, and then the boats carrying the foreign parboiled rice were apprehended in around Akere Creek. As you all know, the smuggling is very detrimental to the nation's economy. So, besides, as well, it portends security threats to the nations too, because proceeds from these smuggled goods also go to finance crime in the nation.
In its response, the Nigerian Navy highlights that the operation aligns with strategic directives laid out by the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, whose leadership focuses on maintaining a competent and capable naval force to secure Nigeria's maritime environment.
We want to appreciate the Nigerian Navy for the seizure they made and the arrest of suspects and the collaborated effort we have with the Nigerian Navy. And one of the policy trusts of the Controller General of Customs, Bashir Adewale Adeniyi, MFR, is the collaboration with other agencies. The Nigerian Customs Service and the Nigerian Navy, they have a strong ties of synergy for a very long time. And this seizure made, it has shown a significant move that shows that we are together with the Nigerian Customs Service, with the Nigerian Navy. So the suspects that were arrested also will be charged to court and be prosecuted. The rest that were arrested also will be condemned in the competent court of justice, later to be auctioned to the public.
They should know that it is not business as usual. They might have been having their ways before now, but they should know that the Navy will never relent. Especially, in the maritime domain and the adjoining littoral areas. The Navy will continue to do its best, in its efforts to rid the maritime domain of smuggling activities, as it's detrimental to the nation's economy, as well as it fuels insecurity in the nation. The Navy will continue to do this in collaboration with relevant security agencies. Like we've seen today, we did this in collaboration with the Nigerian Customs Service. We'll continue to do that.
The successful interception and handover of the seized contraband also signals the Nigerian Navy's ongoing commitment to ensuring a safe, secure and thriving economic landscape for Nigeria's future. Okpayemi Owoshini, TV360 News, Lagos.
Nigeria and 3 other African countries will this month play host to a member of the Political Bureau of the Communist Party of China, Central Committee, and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. As part of his yearly routine, the visits to commence on Sunday, the 5th of January through January 11th, 2025, will also see Yi visit other African countries such as Namibia, the Republic of the Congo, and Chad. This was revealed in a statement by the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning on Friday. The planned visits were based on invitations by the countries. We'll go on a short break here, but still to come, 2 dead and 19 injured in Southern California plane crash. Details of this story after this break.
Hello? Yeah, I found your wallet in front of a supermarket. Meet me at Apple Junction. Yes, I'll be waiting for you.
Now we find out. 2 of us.
Thank you very much, officer. It's surprising that men like you still exist in the police force.
Yes, so...
Oh, yes.
This is just a token of my appreciation.
Oh, no, you don't need to do this. We are only doing our job.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
You're welcome.
Now I know police is really my friend.
Yes.
Friend. Hey. Okay, which came up with this one? I don't understand.
You know your problem. You are greedy. I'm a policeman who is doing his job. All forms of corruption in the force, not in my country.
Corruption not in my country.
Welcome back. Here's a recap of our top stories. A Rivers State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt has dismissed a suit seeking to compel Governor Siminalayi Fubara to represent the 2024 budget to the Martins Amaewhule-led faction of 26 lawmakers in the state. The suit was filed by the registered trustees of the Association of Claimants of Legislative Drafting and Advocacy Practitioners and listed the governments of Rivers State, Governor Fubara, and the Attorney General of the state as defendants. We also told you that a retired controller of works at the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing, Abdulrazak Ajani, has been gruesomely murdered in Ilori, the Kwara state capital. According to reports, Ajani was murdered by 4 young persons who trailed him to his residence in the Tanke area, Ilori, on January 1st, 2025. The incident reportedly occurred at about 3 p.m., a few minutes after Ajani and his family returned from Ofa, their hometown, where they had gone to celebrate the New Year. And in case you missed any of our news bulletins or for more updates, you can catch us on Limex World TV and AVO TV or log on to our website on www.tv360nigeria.com. You can also follow us on our social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram and YouTube at TV360 Nigeria or download our mobile app on Google Play Store, Huawei App Gallery and Apple Store. On Facebook, we're at TV360 Online.
Opinions are free, facts are sacred, but truth is universal.
How, in practical terms, can we, for instance, de-escalate the tension?
When you go into public office, you must be ready to answer to the people.
We know where the enemy is. 3 places. The Lake Chad Basin, the border area between Nigeria and Cameroon, and then the Sambisa Forest.
On Digi360, we give you a complete dose of everything. Opinion, facts and undiluted truth.
I hardly believe what politicians are saying in this part of the world.
A new Nigeria is possible, a future is possible.
We delve into the issues, dissect it so that you can understand it, use it to take action.
I don't think there's any need for any governor to look for grant for ranching.
Digi360, dissecting the issues.
And it's time for news in the world of business. Let's join Victoria Konde, who's on standby. What's the latest, Victoria?
Well, Joy, world food commodity prices declined by 2.1% in 2024 compared to the previous year, the FAO said on Friday, but they remain considerably higher than before the COVID-19 pandemic. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization's overall food price index averaged 122.0 points, which is 2.6 points lower than the average value in 2023. However, food prices increased over the course of the year, with the index climbing from 117.6 points in January to 127.0 in December. The index rose 6.7% from December 2023 to 2024, with meat, dairy and food oils accounting for the increase. Right now, we'll go on a short break and be back with stock market reports. Stay with us. Welcome back. Nigeria's equities market maintained its positive momentum on Friday, the second trading day of 2025. The market saw a 0.39% increase, bringing the market capitalization to an impressive 63.18 trillion naira. A total of 129 NGX-listed equities participated in trading, with 68 gaining and 11 losing. NCR Nigeria led the gainers with a 10% increase in share price, closing at 6 naira 05 kobo per share, and was followed closely by Learn Africa, which closed at 4 naira 95 kobo per share. On the last trading day of the week on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, over 709 million volumes of shares were exchanged in 13,593 deals, amounting to a market value exceeding 8 billion naira. And when this is compared to the previous trading day, which is Thursday, the 2nd January, today's data reflects a 15% decline in volume, a 45% improvement in turnover, and a 16% increase in deals. Now, turning to the global market, Asian stocks held steady due to the January 3 bank holiday observance, while the US Dow Jones ended in positive territory and the UK's FTSE ended in the red, as you can see on the screen. Now, in the foreign exchange market, the naira continued to fluctuate against major foreign currency, trading at 1,665 naira to the dollar, 2,150 naira to the British pound, and 1,170 naira to the euro on the black market. That concludes today's business and stock market updates. Back to you, Joy, for the rest of the news.
Well, thank you, Victoria. And on the foreign scene, a small plane crashed into the roof of a commercial building in Fullerton, California, killing 2 people and injuring 19 others on Thursday, January 2nd. Authorities said the crash occurred shortly after 2 p.m. local time, about half a mile from the Fullerton Municipal Airport. The Fullerton Police Department said the plane struck the building, which housed a furniture manufacturing company, sparking a 4-alarm flame. First responders evacuated the surrounding area as firefighters worked to contain the blaze. The crash injured 19 people inside the building. Paramedics transported 11 people to the hospital for their injuries and treated 8 victims at the scene. Nigeria's entertainment industry, known for its vibrant music, film and celebrity culture, solidified its global position in 2024. From groundbreaking accomplishments to scandals that made major headlines, the last 1 year was packed with unforgettable moments from the Nigerian entertainment scene. Here's a look back at some of the key events that defines the year.
In 2024, Nigeria's entertainment industry had an interesting and eventful run, marked by a range of exciting highlights and moments. As with previous years, a number of new slangs made waves on social media. The year kicked off with the slang "no gree for anybody," expressing defiance and self-determination, which quickly went viral across platforms. Other popular phrases like "steeze and composure," "no panic," "very cutesy," "very demure," "you go explain tire, no evidence," "IJGB," "Oble," and many more were part of the Nigerian vocabulary in 2024. 2024 was a year of love and commitment, with several high-profile celebrity weddings. Kunle Remi and his wife TV, Sharon Oja and Odogo Silenta, Wofai Fada, Davido and Chioma, and Yamali, amongst many others, tied the knot in beautiful ceremonies that captured the hearts of fans and also gave singles sleepless nights. Meanwhile, Nollywood actor Yul Edochie and his estranged wife May continued to dominate headlines, particularly after Yul's controversial announcement of his second marriage to Judy Austin in 2022. Their ongoing drama, including Yul's emotional birthday tribute to his late son Kambilu Chukwu, continued to stir public debate. With their divorce case still pending, the couple remained in the spotlight, facing both support and criticism from fans. In the music industry, 2024 saw 8 Nigerian artists, including Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid, and Ayra Starr, earn Grammy nominations. Despite the hype surrounding these nominations, none of the Nigerian stars took home a trophy, leaving fans disappointed. Burna Boy led with 4 nominations, but even his recognition couldn't offset the collective disappointment of the nominees and their fans, leading to a mixture of defiance and introspection within the Nigerian music community. 2024 also saw its fair share of controversies. The saga of Bobrisky made headlines again in April, when the cross-dresser was arrested by the EFCC for money laundering and naira mutilation. The court eventually dropped the money laundering charges, but Bobrisky was sentenced to 6 months in prison for naira abuse. The controversy didn't end there. Controversial personality Very Dark Man was also involved in a legal battle with Bobrisky's counsel Femi Falana and his son Falz, following defamatory posts. The Ojude Oba Festival in 2024 was another highlight of Nigerian culture, drawing thousands of visitors to witness the colorful celebration of the Ijebu people. The festival honored Oba Sikuru Adetona with the CEO of NG Clearing, Farouk Oreagba, named an honorary ambassador by the National Council for Arts and Culture for his significant contributions. The festival showcased the rich traditions of the Ijebu community, with music, dance and culture taking center stage. Nollywood has continued to set new records in 2024, with a slew of blockbuster movies dominating the box office. Among the top highest grossing films of the year were Queen Latifah, which raked 260 million naira, Ajoseppo at 257.2 million naira, and Ajakaju Beast of Two Worlds at 252.8 million naira. The growing success of Nigerian cinema is a testament to the creative and commercial potential of the industry, with audiences flocking to theaters for both thrilling dramas and historical epics. The year 2024 was a year of incredible growth, mixed with controversy and drama for Nigerian entertainment. It's clear that Nigerian entertainers continue to shape global culture in significant ways. Years to the future and the continued evolution of Nigeria's entertainment industry. Victoria Akonde, TV360 News, Lagos.
And on sports, Nigerian and FIFA badge center referee Abdulsalam Kashimu Abiola has been selected to officiate at the upcoming CHAN 2024 tournament, which is to be hosted by Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda. In 2024, FIFA accepted Kashimu Abiola alongside a total of 29 Nigerian referees to be placed on the international duty list. And Mikel Arteta says Arsenal must flip that coin as they chase Premier League leaders Liverpool in their quest to be crowned champions of England following 2 agonizing near misses. The second-place Gunners, who finished as runners-up to Manchester City over the past 2 seasons, trail onslaught informed Liverpool by 6 points. A series of setbacks in October and early November have led Arsenal playing catch-up, and Arteta, speaking on Friday, called for greater consistency from his team. And that concludes our bulletin on News Now. Many thanks for watching. I am Joy Ucheje. See you next time.